Hey Magic fans, welcome back. Captain Clyde here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to make a profit selling cards on eBay. A lot of people say that selling cards on eBay is a good way to make money. Some people think the fees are outrageous. I think the fees are outrageous myself, but if you have no other source or way to sell these cards, you can actually make more money than selling to the dealers on most occasions, just because of the dealers are charging you that subsidiary amount because of the processing and stuff that they go through when they ship things online. So let me tell you how I do it, what the normal fees look like, and give you some tips and tricks if you want to sell stuff on eBay, how you can actually make a profit at it. So the one thing I found out we'll start with, and we'll get right down to it. And we'll also cover, too, the new eBay shipping policy for sports cards that they have. So to get down to it, the first thing I've figured out on eBay is if you want to sell a card, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that that card costs at least $1.25 before you list it. That also doesn't guarantee it's going to sell, but the card needs to be at least $1.25 for you to make a profit. So let's start there. So on $1.25, you have your eBay fees. They're roughly around $12, give or take, depending. I have a starter store that's $5 a month. Depending on my sales, it actually pays me back with a little bit of a percentage bonus from the discount that I get to actually have the store. But the fees are anywhere from 12 to 16%, and here's why. The 12% fee, 12.5 or whatever it is, comes from the final sale value of the card. So 12% of this they automatically get. Also, they do a final sale fee of 30 cents on every sale on top of this here. Now, this also doesn't include listing fees. So trick number one, don't pay to list things. eBay will give you around 200 to 250 free listings a month. Use them. Don't go over that. That'll save you 30 cents on the dollar right there. So with this final fee here, which is roughly 16%. So on an example, for me, if I sell a card for $1.25, I end up paying eBay 46 cents. So I'm already out a lot of money. Next, I have to have an envelope to ship it in. You ship in your basic 6-inch envelope. You can get these at Walmart or anywhere else. These are just fine for single cards. Those envelopes cost about $1.19 for a box of 100. So what that breaks down to is 0.0119 per envelope. So let's basically just round that up and be real generous and say 2 cents. So it costs us 2 cents for our envelope. Next, we have stamps. So stamps can be a tricky one. Stamps are 55 cents normally. And we get that. But if you go on eBay, you can actually buy stamps that are universal, which means they never go bad, at a discount if you buy in bulk. For example, you can get a roll of stamps just like this. This is a roll of 100. You can normally get them for less than 55 cents if you buy in bulk. My last purchase of stamps, I bought 5 rolls. And I don't remember exactly how much I paid for them off the top of my head anymore. But I did do the math for you before this video. And basically, because I bought in bulk, my stamps only cost me 42 cents a piece, not 55. All right? So, next we have your penny sleeve. This is your basic penny sleeve. A pack of 100 costs 85 cents. So actually it's less than a penny. But we just round up just for sake of the argument. So we'll say it costs 1 cent, right, to put the card in a penny sleeve. And you can save that 1 cent if the card is this cheap. But on another note, if the card is foil or anything special like that, even if it is cheap, sliding in and out of a top loader can actually damage it, which is the next thing we'll talk about. All cards should be shipped in some form of top loader or between 2 pieces of cardboard. The reason I use a top loader is it's easy, it's simple. I don't have to cut up pieces of cardboard. Also, the weight is negligible for this. Some cardboard that you may use may actually go over the weight of the normal 3 ounces, which is what you would normally use in a stamp situation. If it's over 3 ounces, it costs more than the normal postage universal stamp. So, top loader. Now, here's another tricky one. Top loaders go for a lot, and there are a lot of different values. Once again, buying in bulk here is the trick. So, currently, if you bought one of these top loaders, and you bought small amounts, it would cost you 30 cents a piece, and that's actually a lot. I just made a purchase for a bulk order online, which basically gave me each top loader at 18 cents. So that actually saves me roughly 12 cents a card So every card that I sell, because I bought these top loaders in bulk up front, I'm going to make an extra 12 cents. So if you go down right now and you run these numbers, let's see here. So 46, 48, that would be 80, 90. Here would be 108, 109. So it cost me $1.09 to actually ship a card on eBay that's $1.25. So that basically means that my profit for one card, let's see here, minus 25, we're looking at 16 cents. Is how much I make on a card. And a lot of you guys are probably saying, well, Clyde, this is not worth my time to do something like that. And I get that. If it's not worth your time, this isn't for you, then so be it. But when you look at taking these kind of cards, especially ones that are $1.25 that may even be considered bulk rares, you take them somewhere like your, Shooting Star City play stuff and your, Channel Hot Shot, Ball Fires. Just for an example, their pay list for stuff like this, for rares in bulk and mythics, the rare they're going to give you, and this is just last time that I checked, they're going to give you 7 cents. If it's a mythic, they're going to give you 25. And often, too, if you have a mythic, it will sell for more than $1.25 online. So I'm basing this off of rares. So either I get 7 cents by waiting to take it to one of these shops or stores, if there's even one near me. And now with Magic Fest not happening, so I can't take them all to a Magic Fest to do it at one time, individually, I can actually make a profit of 9 cents by doing it this way. Now, another thing to look at when you go through this is for one card. If you list several cards at $1.25 on eBay, what they don't do is you don't put in that they have to pay a shipping fee, put in that the fees include, the shipping's included, you'll pay the fee, and just make it a straight $1.25 sale. Here's why. If someone sees cards on your list and they like them and they want to buy, let's say, 2 cards. So now instead of shipping 1 card, you're shipping 2 cards. So you would think to yourself, well, that's just 16 cents twice. Well, technically it's not. One of the things that you can do is the eBay fees will stay roughly the same. They may go up a little bit, but they scale according to the $1.25. But what you do is, giggity. Anyway, you don't have to use another envelope. So you get to save 2 cents. Also, you can save a stamp. That's a whole 42 cents. And the reason you can save a stamp, you can put up to 4 cards inside a penny sleeve, inside one of these, and not go over your 3 ounces. Maybe more, but I'd be very careful about that. That way you don't lose a stamp because it gets shipped back to you. But just with 2 cards, that saves you 42 cents. Also, up to 4 cards will fit in the penny sleeve, so that saves you another penny. And up to 4 cards will fit in the top loader, which saves you the money here. So if you add that together, not only are you going to make 16 cents again, but you're going to make an additional 2, 44, 45, 45 and 18, that's 50, 63 cents. So what that equivalates to is 79 cents. So from selling 1 card, you get 16. But what you're really looking to do is to sell 2 cards, which will give you a 79% profit. That's way better for 2 cards here. It should be 14 cents. I mean, that's 3, 4, even 5 times your actual profit margin. And that's where you make your money. Because you use less shipping materials, you ship more things at once, you sell more things at once, and it gets you more money. So, with that said, the next thing I'd like to point out is eBay does have a very good function for mailing now, where the collectible guys will actually, under collectible sports cards, you can actually buy a stamp or tracked stamp device through eBay, print it out on your printer, and it costs 91 cents. The benefit to this is you get tracking. So I only use this though on high dollar cards, anything above probably 15 bucks. I would use this for tracking. That way the disputes and stuff on eBay are harder for people to say they never got their stuff. Because on eBay, when you do things in this method, you will have some people who will take advantage and say things didn't arrive in the mail, and you'll have to give them a refund, and you'll just lose your $1.25 or your $2.50 or your $5. And the way I deal with that is whenever that comes up, I normally just ban them from my account so that they can't buy from me anymore. And over the course of the years, I have lost a little bit of money. But in the long run now, I don't hardly ever have those kind of disputes. So now it's just pure profit, but you have to take that kind of loss into consideration. So be careful on high dollar cards especially. Now the problem with doing this is if you do this and you put it over here and you replace the stamp with it, now you're talking about $1.69 for a $1.25 card, which means you're going to lose 33 cents. So the only time you want to use this is on something $10, $15 or higher. I also think on this function as well, once you get above 20, you can't use this function because there's an insurance fee on there that they'll pay you back if it's not delivered, so forth and so on. So they're not going to let you put anything in there that's above 20 or 25, maybe even 50. I tried to ship a card before this video that was like 40 bucks, and this fee was not available. This function was not available because the card costs too much to ship that way. Now, with that said, those higher dollar cards, what I would suggest, once you get above that certain number that's above this price, before this was an option, anything above $20 I would use this for. Now, anything I couldn't get for this, that's a high dollar card value, I would use this other option, which is basically just a first class package rate. Package it up. You can put it inside an envelope that's a little bigger than this, and make sure it's not flat. And by doing that, you want to put bubble wrap, packing tape, cardboard around it to make the envelope thick. That way it can't go through the envelope sorting machine. That's the key. So the envelope needs to look a little something like that. Print off the label and ship it. It'll automatically give you tracking, and that's probably the best way to ship those high dollar value cards. Now, with all that said, I hope this has taught you guys a little something about how you can actually make money in the eBay process and what to look for. But once again, always be careful and look out when you're out there doing these kind of things. And remember that profit, gain, and loss all come at the same time. So you're going to have to consider the fact that you will lose money on certain cards to certain individuals who want to do shady deals. And you'll have to take that loss. That's not really something you can claim. So the best thing you can do is always be careful and make sure that you do not put your money at risk, especially high dollar value cards, without some kind of tracking, shipping, insurance, or something in that realm of possibility. So thanks a lot today for the video, guys. I hope you learned something. Check out my next video where I'm going to teach you guys how to actually use all this stuff to actually package your card and what it should look like when you package a card and actually send it on eBay. That way you don't get disputes, your card doesn't get damaged, and it prevents you from actually losing more money in a process where people are already trying to scam you. So thanks a lot, guys, for the quick video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.